Okay, good evening, everyone. This will begin the pre-meeting of the October 21st, 2021 Zoning Board of Appeals hearing for the City of Rochester. The pre-meeting is a time where board members go over the cases with staff. There is no participation by members of the public or applicants. Following the pre-meeting, there will be a hearing beginning promptly at 6 p.m. And then once all the cases have been heard, the deliberations will happen immediately following that. So that being said, we will get started with going over each of the cases. Case number 1 is 541 Bay Street. This was a holdover from the September hearing, and I believe Tyrese and Joe needed to listen to the recording. So you'll just need to testify.
No, Joe was on it.
Yeah, I was
I'm
there.
sorry, Joe was on it. It was just you, Tyrese.
Yeah, I listened to both of them.
Okay,
Come on, you
good.
guys. Why didn't you make those decisions? Come on, Joe. That driveway. Come on.
Any questions on 541 Bay Street? So what
No.
happened with 541 Bay? The applicant submitted additional information as well as a letter that came in support from a church nearby that was sent to everyone, and it's on the website for public viewing.
My only question was, which page of the finances was the additional information? Was it the
So,
balance
yeah.
sheet, or was it the information behind the statement of income and expense? Is there new information on this? Am I not seeing what was in September's packet?
So the new information, what she did was she typed out, I don't have the staff report number. So the page says use variance statement of income and expense. And then on the back page where it starts with letter C, annual fixed charges, that information in the original submission was not completely filled out. It didn't end up with a rate of return per year.
Okay, gotcha.
So what she did is she took it off of the PDF form and created her own.
Yeah, okay. Because I know Joe had asked her about that in his questioning.
Yep.
So I just was confused with what was added and what wasn't.
Okay, 165 Traverse Circle. So this question was just asked whether or not additional information came in. The answer is no, you did not get an additional staff report. The staff report that you provided, which the case is still ongoing, so that information still applies. The board had requested some additional information that was in a hold letter around ability to rent and park the motorcycle trailer elsewhere, as well as proximity to the location or proximity to the person's house. The applicant did reach out. They're going to provide oral testimony about what they found. They had explained some stuff to me about not being able to get written information because they couldn't actually sign up as a customer. So I told them in lieu of not having something, please go through all of that with the board members in tonight's hearing. So that person is planning on being here to be able to do that. But there was nothing additional submitted in writing from the original staff report from September. Any questions on Traverse Circle? All right, case number 3 is 62 Marshall Street. Any questions on this one? I know it's pretty straightforward. Case number 4 is 780 Dewey Avenue. Any questions on this one?
Just one, Matt, is the pylon sign. I thought any change to a pylon sign throws it back into taking down the pylon, even the face.
Yeah, so that's the first variance. You're talking about the first one that they can't go higher than the existing? Yeah, so they would need, because they're making changes to it, it would now need to meet the code. So yeah, it does need to come down.
Okay,
Is
but
that
they're saying that they don't want to take it down.
Correct, they want to keep it as is.
Okay.
Case number 5 was removed at the request of the applicant last week. As you all know, the agenda, this was 52 Harlem Street. The agenda was reflected by such information and uploaded to the website, so members of the public were also aware that there is no hearing for that tonight. And then the last case is 181 Kirkland Road. I'll ask if there's any questions, and then I do want to talk a minute on this one because there was some public input that came in that I want to address with everyone. Maybe I'll do that first. So there was a letter that came in from the 19th Ward Community Association relative to distances. I have a scaled survey map, so I can explain the dimensions of what would be where should a driveway be approved of some sort. So that being said, if you're looking at the survey or looking at the front of the house, there's a side entrance with a stairwell that goes down to the side, which is the east elevation of the home. That's like the front door, but it's on the side. If you're looking at the survey map, the far top of the stairs that come down from the side entrance, extending north, if that makes sense, that distance would be about 29 feet to the right of way. So the staff report is wrong, it shouldn't be 35. With the scaled survey, it puts it about 29. So if you do the math, the setback to the front structure is 20.2, which would mean then that the area along the house is about 9 feet. So if a typical parking space is 18, the car would actually go out along the porch as well. Hopefully that description made some sense. Because there was a question about the distances. In terms of the grade change, tree removal and all of that, those are all questions for the applicant as to what their plan is to address those questions should the board be inclined to approve it. But I did want to clarify the dimensions.
Matt, did you know, and I can ask the applicant, did you know are they building a new home next to that home?
My question as well.
Yes, I believe that's part of the L2P project, the lease to purchase scattered
Gotcha.
site development in the Southwest.
Okay.
I think that parcel is part of it, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Any other questions on Kirkland? Okay, so what we'll do is I'm just going to run through for site visits. Case number 541 Bay Street. Anybody that did not visit the site, just let me know. Traverse Circle, any members not visit the site? Case number Marshall Street, whatever that number is, 3. Anybody not visit the site? 780 Dewey Avenue, anybody not visit the site?
I did not visit the site. I'm Dewey.
Dewey. And Kirkland Road, anybody not visit the site? Okay. All right, very good. So
For what it's worth, Matt, all the signs were up on those properties.
oh, good, thank you for that.
And Matt,
alright,
I just had a quick thing about, about the signs, but go right ahead. You can end the YouTube. I mean, I don't know if it needs to be on YouTube.
Oh, okay, you just have an officer question. Okay, so very good. So what we will do, this will conclude the pre-meeting and the hearing will begin at 6 p.m.